Hi, I always open with a cough. Tasha gives me grief because I always open with a cough. Anyways, hello, welcome gamers, welcome to the stream. Today we're gonna go fight that red guy and the four people, the four colors of the. I'm just gonna go to the thing now. Hi, welcome to the stream. Today we're playing as a building. It's not a very interesting game, but it's honest. Oh, we're starting off strong. We are starting off strong today. Hi, everybody. Go fight the Power Rangers, right? Yeah, we gotta go fight the Power Rangers. There's smelly, stinky, red, and green. Power Rangers. I realized that we never went into the lab side of the museum. And normally there's an old amber here. But I feel like you can... Well, actually, no, you wouldn't be able to get Aerodactyl. Oh, yeah, we never got Aerodactyl. Never thought about that. I mean, we're not going to. I'm not going to go resurrect this. But I thought we might open up with getting Aerodactyl. I did do a little of exploring. I did some grinding. I'll introduce everyone to the team just a little bit. I'm giving a little bit of buffer time because I'm usually late as hell to this. It's a young heart amber. Oh. What is that? Is that just a type of amber that pterodactyls are in? An old amber. I figured people might be late because I'm usually late, so I'm giving a couple minutes of just nothing content where we pick up old amber. But now we've given those people some time, and it's time to get started here, folks. We're going to the Pokemon League. You can see one member of our team already. I did hold a poll on Thursday, if you missed it, on what team members we should bring to the Elite Four to go fight the Power Rangers. I'm not gonna. Don't go back and pause that. Don't go back and pause that. You're not supposed to be revealed later. Don't you nod at me, my son. We never figured out how to high five him. Me and Tasha's ghost looked it up, and the only option we had was just play with him more, and eventually you'll be able to high five him. Oh, ooh, was that it? Was that the threshold for high five? Fiveys? No. Okay, maybe not. Nothing content means go get that pterodactyl. Oh. Alright, let's go get the pterodactyl. I left that menu. I got so distracted by my cute son that I forgot that I had to go fly. So I did hold a poll. It got some response. People overwhelmingly wanted actual Jesus in our party. So we have actual Jesus in our party. Tasha was the only person to comment and specifically name a Pokemon, and that was Mr. Boots. And I know what you're thinking. I know what some of you are thinking. Bigby. Does this mean if Tasha's Ghost says anything, you will just automatically do it from here on out? And the answer is yes. Yes, I'm highly influenced that. But, I mean, just can you imagine how excited she is about Mr. Boots? I'm imagining right now, and it makes me smile. So we got Mr. Boots. You're the one who turns rocks into men, right? Oh yeah, I'm the rock guy. I turn rocks into men. Here, do you have a rock for me? That's an old rock. Here, I'll turn it into a man. Here I go. That is the sound of turning rock into a man. I thought about that. So I did a little exploring, a little bit of grinding, get the team up to snuff. People also wanted to see the legendary birds. I think the correct way to go about that, because I don't want to just use the legendary birds, is I have a slot in my team dedicated to legendary birds. And because we're in the middle of the Elite Four, we could just swap out our whole party, unless it does something to prevent that, in which case I guess we'll just use Lugia. Actually, the one that will probably be best for that role will be Yveltal, as based on what teams, what types our Pokemon are good against. Oh, I need to put some of these in the trash compactor. Hold on, let me. I did some grinding. I ran out of money, so I wish I could have grinded more. But as far as I could tell, there's no more money in the world. Like, I went and fought some trainers, found some items. Send Professor, yeah. I found some items, but unless I start selling my candies, which I would rather... Oh, no, that's shiny. I don't want to get rid of that. Oh, good. They have a little alert. Yeah, I found a shiny Abra. I was trying to grind out Mr. Boots so that I can get a better Mr. Boots, because I'm going to immediately do the Men in Black Flasher thing, so you forget about this, but this isn't the original Mr. Boots. The original Mr. Boots is way up here, because the original Mr. Boots was terrible, and this one actually has better stats. But what we were just talking about bacon like we usually do on this show. Grinding on Jynx and Slowbro. Don't quote me on that. No, not yet. I want all of them. Oh, okay. There's only 30. Okay. Yay. 12 Abra. But I found a shiny Abra before I found 2 Mr. Boots. They're such a rare spawn. I thought I remember catching like 2 or 3 in that like couple minutes we were in that area. But no, it turns out they're a super rare spawn. So I was able to find 2 Mr. Boots, and one of them was better. And in that time, I found a shiny Abra. So I have an extra shiny Abra. So when at the end of this series, when I give out Pokemon on Wonder Trade or whatever the system is on this now, and so sending them out, more details on that to come. If everyone wants a shiny Alakazam, I have that. And if everybody wants a shiny Abra, I have that. So let's finish going over the team real quick. So we have Actual Jesus, we got Mr. Boost, we got Dad, who is the one we established on stream we had to pick. People like Chud more than PV, so we're going to go with Chud. Chud has always been named Chud, of course. We haven't had him with a different name at all. What happens if I have Zapdos follow behind me? Do I ride on Zapdos? Obviously not inside. You can have big birds inside. Or sorry, Lugia. I'm dead naming it. Can I ride? No, Lugia's just behind us. What a rip. In Pokemon 2000, you can ride on Lugia. No, you can't. Whatever. This game's broken. This game's stupid. My son. That's right, I have to go to a separate menu to access son moves. Looks like my son is feeling hungry. Oh, okay. I'll get a banana for you. But I ran out of money, so I couldn't grind any more than what we're at. So I have some balls for Victory Road. I thought it would be really uninteresting if we didn't catch anything in Victory Road. So we are going to catch some stuff in Victory Road, but we're not going to be able to grind any more than we have. But there will be trainers, so we'll be able to get Mr. Boots up to at least a serviceable level. I changed everyone's movesets. We'll see them as we go on. The plan for today, go through Victory Road. When we get to the other side of Victory Road, we will take a break, and then we will go and dethrone the kings. If you rode on Lugia, you would be like a dandelion puff because of the static. Oh, yeah, I would. Oh, yeah, that would be me. I'd be like... Oh, that's fun. Can I get fan art of that? I want fan art of me just fluffing out. Like a teen drama movie. Like, my hair has been ruined just before prom. Oh, no. I was just doing a little thing in my head. If you couldn't follow that, that's okay. Welcome to the life of Tasha's Ghost. Got some coffee. We're ready today. Biorhythms are up. Actually, I say that. I actually have had kind of a brain foggy day. But you know, I can feel this coffee reviving me. And I can feel being with you guys reviving me. Because you know what? You're stellar. You made this whole series worth it. It certainly wasn't the game. Because the game was not good. The sun is on. Coffee is up. I ate a milkshake on the way home from work. I absorbed it right in my being. My nails are purple. Now, you might be thinking, Bigby, nails? Well, yeah, don't show my nails on here. But I do have purple nails. I was hanging out with Tasha's Ghost, and Tasha's Ghost was like, do you want me to paint your nails? She was painting her ghostly nails. And she had this, like, glowing purple goo that she was putting on her ghost nails, and it was sticking. And you know me, I yes and. So I said, yeah, I'll get that. No, my hair nails are purple. And I thought I was going to have to, like, answer a bunch of questions at work. I thought once I rolled up, you were like, whoa, why are your hair nails purple? And I would have to be like, but no, actually, no one said anything. Not a person said anything about my nails. I had to be the one to breach the topic. I was like, so does anyone notice that my nails are purple? First catch of the day is not going to be purple rat. They're also glowing, and I think my fingers might be dissolving. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I guess I should have sent you a snap of it. Oh, only truly skilled trader's master here. That is indeed the boulder badge. Be that guy with just a rock. You can pass this point. You know, I like it when they do this in Pokemon games. I feel like they haven't been doing that. I think since Gen 2 when they started being like, oh, you have all the badges, therefore you can pass this point. By the way, looks like you got Mr. autograph. Must be nice. I love it when they make you individually check through gates. Although the design of this place is weird. What the? Oh, golden banana. I saw the N on. I saw the N on the screen and I freaked out. I was like, oh, golden nuggets. Like, why can you just walk around? I'm going to every time. Hi, Paladin Steel. Right, it feels more cinematic. Now, I could do without this. This is a little ridiculous. I think it would have been better if it didn't have a surf segment. And, like, suddenly we got this mewing guy checking for the soul badge. But you can catch people, like, on this part of Victory Road, too, can't you? You can get Pokemon over here. Golden raspberries. What about you, Lugia? Got any raspberries in this bush? Oh, yeah, you better straighten up. You lax some bitch. Never forget the ocean. I'll never forget the ocean. They don't want you to ever forget the ocean. They imported some of the ocean into this building. Oh, that's a marsh badge. Sabrina's really... Oh, I don't think they comment on the gym leaders in the original, do they? That's cool. Don't want to fight either of those. Found 5 golden banana berries. We love bananas in this bush. Nidorina. Anything interesting? Hero, Nidorina. Does not appear that anything interesting is here. Okay. You best point you a volcano badge. Oh, it's a volcano badge. What team is taking on Red Guy? Here, I'll go through it again. Actually, I'll do it right after we get through the last checkpoint. Oh, there's a ball. Oh, someone left 5 pineapples in here. Your best boy if you have an Earth badge. Oh, that's an Earth badge. Okay, then. Welcome, nothing to say about the licensed criminal you hired to be. Alright, whatever. So, to go over it one more time, our final party is... They're going to be grinded up a little bit during Victory Road. We'll see what level everything in Victory Road is. We got Dad. In fact, I should probably go to Judge, right? Or just general stats. We got Dad. Actual Jesus. Mr. Boots. Judd. Zapdos. Oh, sorry, that's Lugia. No, not Zapdos. We got Lugia. We got Eevee. So the Lugia slot is also going to be spread across all 3 birds, because I believe that you can access your box in the middle of the Elite Four. So I think during the Elite Four, we're going to swap out the bird, whichever one matches the best. Because I didn't want this to be dominated by birds and my son. My son, the true legend here. You know what I didn't do? I didn't feed everyone candy. I meant to do that before stream started. I didn't do it. So we can make everything a little bit better with candy. Like, they are lower level right now, but candy really is the way to... Like, we haven't focused too much on the candy over the course of this. But, like, pretty much every time I end a stream, I take some time to, like, okay, let's give everybody some candy. Who needs to be faster? Dad probably needs to be faster. Battery Jesus. Battery Jesus. Lead us to victory. Yeah, the bunny. That probably needs to be quicker. The candy really can make or break. Like, the fact that you raise a stat every single time and you could just keep doing it. Like, some of our team members have felt a little not as good as they should be. It's probably because I haven't been feeding them candy as well as I should be. Because these candies really make things better. My son can be just an absolute monster. It's part of why my son is such a monster. The XLs, we're going to wait till we get to the end of Victory Road because they'll probably be something like that. Let's get... Everyone can actually use a little health candy. But, let's give them to Chud. When it comes to stat boosters, what is everyone's strat? Because there are two like schools of thought. Do you boost stats that aren't as good? Or do you boost stats they're already good at to make them even better at that? Because I tend to go with the latter route. Like, if someone's good at something, giving them something to make them even boost, unless it goes into overkill. Like, I do that in Fire Emblem, where I give ones that are good a stat booster, make them even better. You build tanks. Oh, yeah. Special defense. Mr. Boots is our special. Actually, honestly, most of our guys are pretty tanky. Mr. Boots is defense. I'm going to give Mr. Boots special defense because Mr. Boots is going to be our psychic type killer, and you will see why when you see his movesets. So much smart candy. So many brain candies. I'm going to give that to Dad. Make him a real special attacker. Actual Jesus is also a good special attacker. Got a lot of smart candy. I guess you might get that from... I've grinded mostly on Slowbros and Jynxes. So Jynxes and Slowbros probably give you smart candy. I do like how it kind of operates like a pseudo Eevee system. Because you get the Pokemon and they give you a certain amount of candy. And it... I don't know if it's analogous to their Eevee types because I'm not super versed on Eevee types. But I'm pretty sure that the candy is analogous to what Eevees they would give you in a standard game because that's not how this game operates because this game's weird. Honestly, playing it now and like looking at discourse of modern day, because in my head, I still think of discourse about this game from like 2020, 2017, or not 2020, 2017, like 2019, 2020, back when people thought this was the next step in the, actually Mr. Bruce didn't need that. People thought that this was going to be the next step in the direction Pokemon was going. And really, this is kind of just like a side game. Like, honestly, if you're playing through the Pokemon series and you skip Let's Go, you're not missing an integral part. You're like, I don't think, unless I'm completely wrong about how Sword and Shield are going to go, I don't think that playing this game was going to be super necessary to see the steps. Maybe there'll be some mechanic I'm like, oh, that started in Let's Go Eevee. But I don't think so. This just seemed like a side grade where they were just kind of throwing some shit at the wall and seeing what worked. And most are just kind of slid down, fell on the ground. They were advertised as a new thing. So that was in a point when Pokemon was an annual release, which it still kind of is, although they're taking this year off, which I'm very good with. It was kind of like, it was that year's game. I think it was 2019 when this game came out, or maybe 2018. No, it was 2018 because it was before Sword and Shield. Like, it kind of it did occupy that space. Scarlet right now, my favorite stray right now. For everything is Slowbro, with Iron Defense and S Plot, slack off Sword Power with a Life Orb. Just beat him up and run him over. I mean, yes, this game was also to capitalize on Go players. That was the idea behind it, but they didn't sell it like that. They sold it like it was the next step, I think. Courage Candy Large. Who was Courage do special defense? We want that for Mr. Boots. Tough Candy defense. I think we want defense for Chud. But just make them all around tanky. Oh yeah. That is a fun strat. That's like a competitively viable strat. Dude, that's really cool. I like that. I love me some Slowbro. I know we didn't use him on this, but I do love Slowbro. Do you know Slowbro is the only... Is it Slowbro? I think Slowbro is the only Pokemon that's capable of creating an infinite game. Like, he can, with a certain setup, he can just continually live and make an infinite match. Like, with, like, leftovers to restore... Like, I mean, it's not leftovers. Special attack. Who did I have on that? Mr. Dad. Dad had on that. Dad's gonna be important. Dad also has Dazzling Gleam and Psychic. Oh, there's a Psychic TM we didn't pick up. I picked it up off camera. My witness is Tasha. There is a Mr. Psychic House. I was like looking through my TMs. So I was like setting up everyone's movesets. I'm like, I know Psychic is a TM in this game. It's like I knew exactly where it came from. Like, yeah, there's an NPC called Mr. Psychic, and he's in Saffron City. Did I not go visit Mr. Psychic on stream? Apparently I didn't. So Mr. Psychic gives you the Psychic TM, and I went and talked to him, and he gave it to me. That's fine. I also got X Scissor. So there's a little island on that route with all the bridges, like right below Lavender Town. There's a little item, and I didn't think it would be anything important, and I was looking for stuff to find and then sell so I could buy more Pokeballs. Mr. Boots is fine. But it turned out to be a TM that I couldn't sell. So I have X Scissor. No one on the team can learn it. I just thought it was important for you to know that I have X Scissor now. Actual Jesus is actually a special attacker, which is weird to me. He doesn't feel like a special attacker. I never used an actual Jesus. Like, I've used a false Jesus, but not an actual Jesus. Let's get more to Dad. Get them all fueled up. And I'm going to give the rest to Mr. Boots, because Mr. Boots also needs a little special attack. Now, granted, Mr. Boots' stats look sorry, but also, if you haven't noticed, Mr. Boots isn't even level 40 yet. I'm hoping through fighting the trainers on Victory Road that Mr. Boots is going to hit level 40. That's what my goal is, at least. I'm glad you guys could have this candy session with me. Does anybody have any last minute... Why did that happen? Any last minute questions before we go in? We're here to answer, but we're going to have a couple minutes here. My dad needs to be fast. Dad needs all the help he can get. I brought a bunch of candy for the kids, and Dad kept eating it. Candy time. Wish I had some candy. I wish you had some candy, too. Health candy. Give that to Judd. Pokemon bad. I'm going to go with pass. Defense. Who's defense? Mr. Boots? Everyone's kind of defense. Let's give Mr. Boots some defense. We wouldn't die as fast. Got sushi for dinner. Ooh. Love some sushi. Pokemon bad. If you're asking me if I think this game is bad, yes. If we're classifying bad as less than 5 out of 10, I think I would give this less than 5 out of 10. I think I would give it a 4 out of 10. I don't think I would go... it's not one of the worst things ever made. I'm not gonna, pull an angry video game and just get a bunch of poopy ass dicks. It's not all that bad. There's stuff to like about it. If you play it with someone, it's a blast. The most fun I've had this game has been playing it with Tasha. Now, part of it is because I like spending time with Tasha. But also, I feel like I could just have... with anyone, I could walk up to a random person and see them playing Let's Go Eevee and be like, you wanna play some Let's Go Eevee with me? And then I could have fun. It is most fun as a cooperative experience. But there's just too much about it that's frustrating. But it's not bad in an interesting way. The Pokemon Ultra Sun video is gonna shape up to be at least 2 hours, possibly even more. It's because there's a lot to say about Ultra Sun. The ways it succeeded, the ways it fails, the notes that's going to carry through for the rest of the series. And similarly, I think I'm going to have a lot to say about the games coming up. I think I'm going to have a lot to say about Sword and Shield and a lot to say about Scarlet and Violet. But this game, I don't even have a lot to say about it. I pretty much said everything. The video is going to be less than 20 minutes long when I get to this one. Because, what do you say? They made, a real easy game to bridge the gap between Go and Let's Go. And, it's real obvious that that's what happened. You're not making an elucidating point by saying that. Oh, yeah, this is the place where you gotta choose what item you want. I want the TM60. Oh, Stealth Rock. See, there's a lot of little things about this game, like Stealth Rock being in it, and there not being a way to deal with Stealth Rock. Oh! Actual Jesus can learn Stealth Rock? That's huge, actually. I could change everything I was about to use him for. Maybe I don't want... but Shell Smash is cool. Shell Smash, it does raise special attack. I don't need Hydro Pump. Let's do that. Let's do it. Forget Hydro Pump. It would be strange to see someone playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee in the wild. It works better in handheld mode, I found. I did a little bit of my grinding in handheld mode. In handheld, look at him go. See, there's also moments like that where I see this guy pop up. I'm like, he's made of balls. And it makes me laugh. How intentional was that? I don't know. But it is something I like about the game. I don't want to Graveler. It is something I like. I love all the little details in animation. Like, clearly some animators cared a lot about this game. They put in a lot of little details that are fun to look at. But then again, there's also coding issues, like the text displaying you use an item on a Pokemon when your opponent uses an item. Like, that's just sloppy, and it would have been so easy to fix with a line of text, and they didn't do it. Yeah, you know, that's a good way to put it, Tasha. It's fun. It's not good. It's not a good game. Pokemon bad. Now, it's not the worst Pokemon game I've ever played. What would be the worst Pokemon game I've ever played? It'd be a spinoff. If we're including spinoffs in that discussion, it'd be a spinoff. Who do I have out? Dad? Okay, I can use it. Actually, let's lead with Yu-Gi-Oh has U-turn, right? The worst non-spin-off is probably Diamond and Pearl. Not Platinum, Diamond and Pearl. Because they were, like, kind of sloppy. People forget about this. Like, Diamond and Pearl were really sloppy games. Oh, actually, no. What am I saying? The worst non-spin-off is X and Y. Oh, show. That one's... There's a lot to hate about X and Y. And I haven't played Shield yet, although my answer might change. Remember how, like, 10 years passed since, like, Black and White came out, and then suddenly there was this new wave of nostalgia about Black and White? Oh my god, this Ditto's about to turn into Zapdos. Let's get the hell out of here. No! Shit! No, not a Lugia! Damn it! Oh, I don't have an answer for this. No, I like Black too. What I'm getting at is there was a new Ice Punch works. Fine. But 10 years passed. People like hated on Black when it first came out, and I hated on Black and White when it first came out because I was at that tender age where the newest Pokemon game is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I was like 15 or so. And like, but when 10 years passed and it was a decade old, there was this huge wave of nostalgia and people being like, yeah, those games were actually bops. And then the same thing started to happen with X and Y, and like the wave of nostalgia for Black and White lasted a while. Lasted like people were making music compilations. They're still kind of doing it. Like it's remembered as one of the best games now. And then something similar happened with X and Y, and that didn't go anywhere. That lasted for like a month of people being like, yeah, X and Y were good. And those people quietly quieted down because they didn't have a lot of substance to add. Check this out. This is a move we've been neglecting, Sparkly Swirl. So we never used this move in its actual use case, which is curing paralysis, which is curing status for everyone in your party. Which I haven't thought about how nutty that is. If the AI were smarter, that would be broken. The AI never does that on purpose, though. So, yeah, X and Y were fairly terrible. Like the map was poorly designed. Well, the map was actually finely designed, but then they just segmented it off for no reason, despite the fact that it clearly was designed to be non-linear. The team was stupid. The plot was stupid. There was a good selection, but there was just so much just like, remember Pokemon? Remember Gym 1? Look, there's a Snorlax blocking the road again. And like, I've said before that as a fan, I like being serviced, but that was too much. Yeah, the champion doesn't even have 6 Pokemon, which is just crazy. There's nothing to do once you beat the game. There's like a little story. Oh, oh, lordy, lordy. Love, lick it, slack it, boy. Service, not pander to. That is the correct way to put it. All right, son. Make my son. Look at my son's stats. Look at this. He's a monster. My boy. My poor son. Quit feeding him candy. He's too powerful. Stop praying for my grandma. She's gotten too strong. She's broken out of the nursing home. Oh, this is good. It just popped right in front of me. Strong boy ready to go to college. They grow up so fast. The catching mechanic in this, having worked a lot with it now, drives me up the wall. I thought for a little bit like, oh, it must be just the angle at which I'm doing it at. But I don't, at this point, I don't know what I was doing because I've played it on multiple TVs now. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know why sometimes the ball just flies in a random direction. I don't know if I'm doing something or the technology is just bad. But on multiple TVs, that has been the point now where I will throw the ball at what I think, like I have every reason to believe will fly straight. Oh my God, get out of here. Jesus. It's the game. Which is why I liked playing it in handheld mode more. Can I just slip past you? Does your shadow count as a hitbox? Oh, his tail doesn't count as a hitbox. Look at this guy going to work. But it drives me bananas. It is like, for the cat system to like even remotely work, you have to use 2 controllers. So that's annoying. But yeah, worst game X and Y. Although a runner-up is Diamond and Pearl, original Diamond and Pearl. People forget that those games, like when they think of Gen 4, they think of Platinum. Platinum is fantastic. Platinum is a great game. Diamond and Pearl aren't very good at all. Very, very poorly like made. Like they run slow. They aren't optimized very well. It's nowhere near as bad conceptually as X and Y, but Platinum just blows them out of the water. Like Platinum is the way to play that generation. No, don't get me wrong. If Gen 4 is your baby, I'm not trying to boil your baby in a bathwater or whatever the phrase is. I just you never forget your first Pokemon game. Was Gen 4 what got you into Pokemon, Brandon? I thought maybe not. I in my brain we used to play Gen 3 together. Maybe not. But I mean, if they're your baby, I'm not trying to like cover your baby in. Actually, I'm not going to say the substance. I was going to say like the stuff you put on roads, and that's not a thing I should say. Oh, I had no idea. I thought you were a Pokemon boy. I have some things on my desk that need to be moved unless I knock them off. I mean, my white void desk, unless I knock them off with my ferocious throwing. I'm just going to do that while I'm talking. And also, when you're a kid, like, you don't notice that the game runs slow. Like, it feels like it runs slow now because people are used to Platinum. But when you're a kid, like, I'm not going to notice that the game isn't running as fast. I'm like, whoa. Wow, I'm playing it on my DS. Whoa, 3D. Snow Route. I love Snow Route. And then, yeah. It's fun memories. But those are one of the few Pokemon games that, like, run poorly. Which, something not running well, I think, is... Oh, son of a... I didn't... Tricky bitch. Go ahead, go for it. That's what I fucking thought. Doug, going to work. Got him.
got him a choke.
Aww. I used to play part when I was up late trying to keep the nightmares away. Who's learning Hyper Beam? My son's learning Hyper Beam. Okay. Let him cook. Hold on. So here's my plan with Mr. Boots. Mr. Boots, his whole thing is he's our psychic type check. So there's going to be psychic types like Executor and whatnot. We use conversion to make him dark. He has foul play. He doesn't have very high attack, so you know higher attack opponents he'll take on easily. And he's got Shadow Ball for special attackers, and then Tri Attack for just a general use attack. But hear me out. What if we give him Hyper Beam instead? What if we gave him Hyper Beam instead? I'm gonna do it. How often do you have Hyper Beam in a moveset? I was one of those nerds that really love the Mystery Dungeon games. Oh, I loved Red Rescue Team so much on my Game Boy Advance. And when Explorers of whatever came out, I didn't have a DS yet. Explorers of Darkness and Explorers of Time. I didn't have a DS yet. But I did have the guide for Explorers of Darkness and Explorers of Time. So I read Explorers of Darkness. And then I never ended up actually getting it. I would love to play that game. I understand vaguely the block beats, but it would be really fun to play that. Yeah, I love the Mystery Dungeon games. Mr. Boots! Love me some Mr. Boots. Thunderbolt on this horse. A horse. Ooh, the horse got flare blitz? Well, we should have brought Horts in on this. What, Riolu and Mudkip? So did you get assigned Riolu? My first playthrough of Red Rescue Team, I'm trying to think of what it was. I think it was a Meowth. Oh, you went and like checked the questions. Yeah. I think I got assigned Meowth my first time playing it. What am I doing? What am I going up against? Bring in Dad. That'll be fine. Aww. The Pokemon were gendered in that game too. If you chose to be a boy, you couldn't be a Skitty, which is odd to me. I know I made my friend a Pikachu. Yeah, there were cool Pokemon that were only for girls. Like I think Psyduck was only for girls. I think boys got Machop instead. Can I bring another spin-off to this discussion? I want to see what everyone generally thinks about it. Pokemon Ranger? Any Pokemon Ranger fans in the house tonight? Specifically, Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia? Not the heteronormative Pokemon. The original Pokemon Ranger, I borrowed that game from a friend, and it made me so mad, I gave it back to him before I finished. Like, this game sucks. But Shadows of Almia I had, or was it Almia? Almia. Shadows of Almia I had. That's one of the best written Pokemon games out there. Not like the story is anything to write home about. Like, stories like whatever. But the like the comedy bits are so good. It's written with the same style of like Super Mario RPG. It looks really good. The gameplay of it's like whatever. You just like circle a Pokemon over and over. But it is fun. Pokemon Traze. No one ever thinks about Pokemon Traze. This is why we hired you at this company, Tyler's Ghost. Yeah, Traze, I didn't play that one, but I remember the theme song. It is burned into my brain. The theme song for the commercial was Pokemon Traze 3 in a row, and you're good to go. I haven't touched Conquest. Conquest is the coolest looking one that I have not touched. Because it's like Fire Emblem, right? Like there's a character who has a shiny Rayquaza. It's it's like a Japanese tactics series. Oh, poor buddy. I'll play with you. Oh, no, it's okay. Don't feel so worried. Let me put you. It is Nobunaga. That's right. Oda Nobunaga. There's a lot of games based on that specific period of Japanese history. with Oda Nobunaga. Neo is Oda. Oh my god, Oda Nobunaga. Neo does that, and Neo. If you haven't played Neo, and if you're looking for like a more accessible Dark Souls clone, Neo is the way to go. Like Neo is a. That is the best non-Dark Souls Dark Souls. But it's cool that you like the Pokemon Traze. That's one no one ever talks about. And sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I imagine that commercial. No one ever talks about Traze. So I must have imagined that commercial with the theme song that I can't get out of my brain 20 years later. That's another good. I have an ironic love of Pokemon Channel. I've talked about that before. Oda Nobunaga's unification of Japan is like Japan's journey of George Washington crossing the Delaware story. Yeah, Alex came in and gave me a mouthful of nuts. He had like this bag of trail mix. I was like, would you like some trail mix? I was like, yeah, trail mix. I love trail mix. And then the handful I grabbed out of his trail mix bag was there was no fruit or chocolate in it. It was just nuts. I had a mouthful of nuts. It upset me. I keep threatening to. I think between this game and Shield, I want to play something small. Just take a little break, do a little palate cleanser of Pokemon. It could still be a Pokemon game. It would just need to be a spinoff. Oh, nuts! Exactly. She understood the assignment. What was I saying? I've completely lost my train of thought. That's why I need a little palate cleanser. Oh yeah, I want to make a little palate cleanser between the Pokemon games. So I'm thinking I could either play like a short Pokemon spinoff like Pokemon Channel, or just something short. Did I flinch? Is that what just happened? Yeah, sir. Gale's Darkness is the GOAT. Between the trail mix and the 69 joke, you're trying to have me catch a sexual harassment claim. How long is Outer Wilds? Oh, hey, you Pikachu! Hey, Valak, what's going on? You switch my Pokemon. Nah, I'll keep battling. Check this out. This guy's going to use Psychic, and I'm going to convert his ass. He's not going to be ready for it. You just got booted.
That's what we call booting around here. Take my ball of Aphrodite.
It does look like a Minecraft character. Oh, he has Surf. I should have seen this coming. Well, Mr. Boots, you served well. Oh, Mr. Boots! He's the GOAT! He is a Minecraft character, basically. Porygon's whole thing, or Mr. Boots' whole thing, is that he was an artificial Pokemon. He was, like, made by people in a computer program. So he's all polygonal. And then there are evolutions of Porygon that, like, smooth out his edges. And, like, so, like, his evolution is, like, a smooth version of that. That's, like... Because, like, this Porygon, if you see, he, like, moves weird. Like, moves like he's moving on keyframes. I love the way he's animated in this game. And also, Tasha loved his little boots. But what was I saying? Oh, but then he has another evolution that's like a corrupted program. So it's this guy again, but now all of his limbs are separating. He's got crazy eyes. I love the Porygon line. Super cool. Mr. Boots just took down that Slowbro all by himself. I'm so proud of Mr. Boots. I didn't think he could do it. I mean, he did need a little help. I did have to give him Forever Pepsi, but, you know, I'm proud of him. Another Forever Pepsi. 16 hours and another 8 to the DLC. See, I was thinking more like an 8-hour game. Like something like what's that game with the Dubai? Is that just a really tiny Geodude?
It's a Geodudelet.
Oh, if it's a puzzle game, I mean, we all know how that's gonna go. Spec Ops the Line, thank you. Spec Ops the Line. Like something about that link, I think would be good. You know, something that would be 2-3 streams. Just a little palate cleanser. I don't want to spend more than a month on it. Nice. Poliwrath. Let's put out Dad. Dad's good against. He likes to gleam at the frogs. That's my dad for you. Well, I hope that you'll give me another mouthful of nuts. Fury will be... I have played Fury before. Once upon a time, Steel Paladin and our friend Ian played it on a different channel. I have beaten it. Actually, no, I didn't beat the final boss. It's like a secret final boss that was a little too much for me. I'm like, I want other stuff to do. I'll give you something inspirational. Looking out on the horizon, it can seem bleak, but always know there's somebody who has it worse than you. That's a quote from Lemony Snicket. Whoa! What a guy. Hotline Miami would be a good one. Nuts are inspirational. I'm inspired by nuts. Sometimes I have a whole bag of cashews just to have one idea. Oh, don't punch my ball. You guys like, sweet ball, bro. Stop it. I could do Hotline Miami. Yeah. If you just find someone who's worse than you, you'll be happy. Like, all you have to do in life, you don't have to succeed, you don't have to make dreams, you don't have to set goals and reach them. You just have to find someone who's doing worse than you. And by approximation, you will be happier. Later, Alligator the game? What? Tasha, is this game... Oh, wait, you know, you're later, Alex. Okay, I gotcha. Does he have a game? I thought he was a canceled character. I've had it up to here with this man. Don't make me bring the husk of my girlfriend into this. It's a sequel to After a While After. The prequel to After a While Crocodile is good. Small Boo game? Huh. Later Alligator. What's it for? Hotline Miami wouldn't be the way. Oh, hey, actual Jesus. Out in the field to play, I see. Come on, I'll whip you. Okay. I will look for later alligator. I want her to leave. I want the husk of my girlfriend to leave. Oh, I can throw out stealth rocks. Never mind. Actually, Jesus, stay. I don't want to have 2v1s, but also I want Pokemon catching to not be a pain in the ass. Okay, have fun writing your sermon and lesson. Remember, anything you say can be potentially damaging to anyone listening. He does well under pressure. Pizza Tower. I have been wanting to check out Pizza Tower. I haven't played it. But it does seem right up my alley. Someone described it to me as a Wario-pilled game. And I've never played Wario, but you think I would have. Actually, Pizza Tower. I probably wouldn't like 100% Pizza Tower because that requires being like good. And I don't think I would be. There's one game called 100% Orange Juice. Not in a million years. Actually, I would be okay with one 100% Orange Juice stream, but everyone else also has to be on mic. I would agree to that. I would agree to one of those. Alright, husk of my girlfriend, get out of here. Ah, does your Shadow have a hitbox? Stop it! Okay, Shadow does have a hitbox. A real game for real men. Now I have to bring out the husk of my girlfriend again. Wait, what? I don't want you. No, get out of here. I could just leave. I forgot. I could just leave. Never forget that you could just leave. Meeting, work thing, you could just leave. Real winners quit. If it sucks, hit the bricks. Cops, if we're fast enough. This guy looks like his name would be Gregory. He's got a dad too. Yeah, let me introduce you to my dad, and then they can mingle and talk about barbecue and sports and stuff. I don't know, their hobbies, which I guess would be clowning around. These are jokes, folks. Not gonna get any better than this. Oh, I hope they do their taxes together. Both these Pokemon leave. They come back with 2 gallons of milk. They kind of came back with the milk. I loved WarioWare as a kid. Although Wario Land and WarioWare are 2 different games. Wario Land is like a platformer. WarioWare is a crazy game full of energy. I don't think I'd be able to do that one on stream. I wouldn't be able to keep up. I wouldn't be able to do WarioWare on stream. Because my brain just would not physically keep up with what's happening. I wouldn't be able to talk and play it at the same time. I should have brought Mr. Boots and think about it. Mr. Boots, our psychic counter. That's okay. Ted can also counter psychics because he's got good stats. Oh. Do I have the move return? No, because friendship isn't a thing in this game. That's right, they don't have return. This game's weird. I think they also got rid of return, didn't they, in Gen 8? I feel like they got rid of return. Which is bizarre to me, because that was the #1 way to interact with that superpower! Do I have anyone that can learn superpower? Chud can learn superpower. I mean, it's better than Brick Break. Yeah, it's good in superpower. Why the heck not? need to rearrange my party. Lugia's not doing anyone any favors. Let's get actual Jesus out here. Let's lead with actual Jesus. Oh, gotta navigate these rock monsters. "100% OJ would be an interesting stream idea." I don't know. I'll think on it. I'll ponder. I'll scratch my chin. Go and ha. I wonder what game I should play as a palate cleanser. I just worry that Outer Wilds would be too much. Although we will play it on here eventually. I know you've been requesting that one for a while, and it is in my brain. At some point we will play it. But if we play something that's too long, I can lose the plot, and I'll get purely distracted. And I'm just looking for like a shorter breakaway. Stealth Rock. Another thing I have in my head, although this would not this would not fit in the slot I'm talking about. At some point, I want to do Ocarina of Time Master Quest on this channel. That is one I have been saving for a while. I've had access to it for a long time. I've never played it. But Ocarina of Time was, it's something I played a long time ago and Let's played a long time ago. It would be really cool. It'd be like a see how far you've come moment to play Master Quest. Your top 10 games ever. That is an exclusive list that also has 100% orange juice in it. Oh, Okami, of course. I think that one won an Emmy for how small and short it is. Okami, the one with 3 acts that all act as their own game. Okami, the game that has you fight a boss with 8 phases 3 times. 2 of them back to back. That's a great game, though. I would put Okami in my top 10 games. I would never turn down a chance to play. Not Shadow of the Colossus. Oh, okay. Top 50. I can do that. I want to keep my Shell Smash Jesus out. I don't think I'm faster than a Hitmonchan, so it's probably not going to end well for me, but let's do it anyways. Yeah, I don't want to do Shadow of the Colossus. Right now, me and Tasha are actually playing that independently because Tasha loves that game. I think when she plays it, she gets real mad. Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah, well, Tasha's playing. I'm not playing it. I'm watching her play it. And it's real fun. I just watch her try to pick up the controller and it passes right through her fingers. I get to hear her yell. She beats me. Dude, a media book club would be such. Oh shit! That would be a really good, like, thing to do with the Discord. Because I'm gonna make a Discord for this channel, because I know people have been requesting it, and it'll be a good way to keep people abreast as to what's happening instead of community posts. Is that Officer Jenny? Why is she here? I'm not doing nothing illegal in here. I'm allowed to be here. It's public property. Linkchu, what did you... Media Book Club would be Bibelos for the imaginary Discord. It's the fuzz. I'm the fuzz, though. Because I'm fuzzy. The jokes are better if you explain them. But that would be a good thing for the Discord to have like a little game club. And then eventually, I'm talking like way eventually down the line, that would also be a good thing for like a Patreon if I get to that point. Like if there, like, because if there's thousands of people in the media club, it's going to be too much to manage. But if you make it a reward, then it becomes more to manage or less to manage. I see. Spell check on my Portuguese Damn, I didn't read what Pokemon this was. I hope I can deal with it. I can. It's a Marowak. Get served, bitch. Oy. Ride that serve. I do feel like more games would benefit from the announcer from Pokemon Stadium. Like, if they just brought that back for one game, people would lose their shit. A monthly podcast I've been listening to does an Everything Goes book club. They give each other a thing to experience each month. They already have. They have combo breaks. Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. I'll toss that around. And it could be anything, like a media club. So it can be books or movies or okay. All right. Hang on. Yeah, look at my son. He knows there's things in that crack. There's a bottle of fresh water in that crack. And anything goes. Oh, what is the what's the podcast? I'm in the middle of patrol, but I bet the encouragement from a beautiful police officer will help you. Oh, she's a healer. Sick. I can't believe I never noticed that. Blizzard. I never noticed that my son is the item finder until Tasha pointed it out to me. Go away, Bat and Rock. There's 2 rocks now. They're breeding. Down. So one of these is going to lead to Yveltal, and the other one's going to lead to the exit. I want to say this leads to Yveltal. Yes, my son, my boy. What would you like? Versus Wolves. Super Eye Patch Wolf and Wooly versus as the host. Oh, Wooly, the guy from Super Best Friends. Oh, okay. That was a a show that I never got into with Super Best Friends. I knew a lot of people that were into it. Oh, there he is. I see the shadow of Yveltal. Okay. What do I have ball-wise? I don't think I have too much. I got this, but that's a handout. We don't take those. I have the ghost. I have the husk of my ghost girlfriend. Let's do it. Alright, I think Yveltal is dark flying? Do I have that right? So if he's dark flying, that would mean... Oh, Rock Slide definitely will be good against it. I like it being a 2-on-1 because it's really easy and winning is fun. Easy. Bad combo. No. Not a ghost, a husk. Different. There's a difference between a ghost and a husk. One of which you would have every right to be mad. But I don't think you have a right to be mad at a husk. It's not replacing you. It's just holding your place in case that you would die. She beats me. She beats me with a controller while she plays Shadow of the Colossus. She just grabs one of the handles and just goes to town. Yeah, not at all the direction I threw it in, but I'll take it. Oh, don't be that way. Don't be that way, Yvettal. I don't want to use my Master Ball on you. That's a handout, and we don't take those. Wait, is it just dissolving my berries? It does. It dissolves my berries when it's on fire. No. Well, you'll die it down because you're a ghost. I'm going to test this with the lesser berry. Does it just burn my berry? It does. It does just burn my berry. Is that what's been happening? Okay. Well, I suppose I'll be strategic about my berry usage. There. Too hot for berry. There we go. I had to be a little strategic about my berry uses. There we go. We got Yveltal. Mr. Boots. Good job, Mr. Boots. You truly did carry that fight here and that level up. A legendary bird with flaming wings that once ended the world or something like that. I don't know. I didn't play Y. I played X. My boy. My son. My child.
Boy, you're so happy we got.
You were just a wonder and joy in his eyes. What a good boy. What the best boy. Alright, can you high five now? Oh, that's right. There's a recentering button. I figured that out. Hang on. Let me go up here. What does this say? You can pet my son, place your hand on, move your hand. ZRA button, pet the spot your hand is on. Y button, centers your hand. Okay, it does not tell me anything about how to high-five him. The guide was utterly unhelpful. The guide was like, yeah, just keep playing with it, and then eventually you'll be able to high-five.
Bye. Bye.
Here, have a gold banana. You love bananas. There you go, bud. Oh, what a good boy. No, why just recenters your hand? I think this is why. Play with his ears, though. I don't think that would work. We could try it. Put your hand up. No. See, it doesn't work. Yeah, nothing I do makes him high-five me. Oh well. We'll figure it out. We still got a couple streams. What now? We just played the Demogorgon in Baldur's Gate 2. Whoa. Oh, thank you, my son. My son just bought me a pile of mud. It was like, I got you a present, Papa. Thank you. It's like when my niece draws me like an unintelligible pile of scribblings. Like, look what I made for you, Uncle Bigby. I'm like, you sure did. And I think about how she kind of defeat her father in ritual combat one day, and then I get sad. Get like 5 dragons. Man, it really is playing the game with the Todd Howard Elder Scrolls over there. Oh no. 2 cool trainers back to back, 5 feet apart because they're not gay. Oh, Colby? Okay, I'm gonna hit this guy with the giant wooden mallet. Todd's game. That's the one. The Todd's game. This would be a good time for Stealth Rock. Methinks. 5 feet apart because they're ace. Oh, I get it, because I see. I'm an ace trainer. My son supports. He's so supportive. Oh yeah, there's a Fallout show. How would you rate it? I've been hearing things across the board. Pretty good. Pretty good. That's good. Actual Jesus needs to leave now. It is now time for Chud to shine. Is it being released episodically or is it all at once? You know, one of the advantages of streaming services is that everything launched at once. And now everything happens one episode at a time again. It's like television. Remember that? Remember how things used to be cool? And then they sucked again? Oh, it all got dropped at once? Alright, well then, pucker meets stymied then. Disney Plus is making channels? Would they be, perhaps, Disney channels? You hate it when it gets dropped out? Why do you hate? Oh, because I guess you'd have to avoid spoilers more? I don't know, I prefer that because you could just watch it at your leisure. I mean, yeah, there's the temptation to watch it all at once. But I mean, I don't go on social media ever anymore because all that's ruined too. So I don't really get spoiled. You know, I suppose I could see that point. Oh, okay. Well, seems I'm in the minority of opinion here. I didn't know that I was. That's fine. It's okay to be wrong. I'm joking. You made some valid points. Oh, there's more of The Boys coming? I've seen The Boys. I did watch The Boys. I mean, you have a point there because for a while after Part 6 came out, I didn't know Part 6 had come out because there wasn't the slow buildup of episodes. I guess I see what you're saying. Man, the Sparkly Swirl is really good. Was it Pidgeot? Getting my son on here. Oh, that's right, Stealth Rock. Get Stealth Rock, bitch! Oh, please tell me you got a Charizard in your back pocket. Oh, that's less than ideal. That didn't do as much damage as I wanted it to. Jesus Christ, it's used a Hyper Beam on me. Lord help my soul. Like all at once, because I can binge and be done one night, not over a month or one a week. Wait, what? I still haven't seen Invincible Season 2. I know it came out, but what phenomenon are you referring to, Brandon?
Mr. Boots.
It took me 2.5 years to come out, and they took 4-month break after dropping 3 episodes. Isn't it done now, though? They dropped the rest of it. Right, Anna. Seems like a good job for Shadow Ball. Get him, Mr. Boots. New Boots goofing.
Ooh. 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 Ooh, okay.
Rhydon's attack is actually not super great. Let's get... Dad? Dad could probably deal with that. Yeah. No. Oh god. Oh, my son. Get my son back in there. I'm sorry I took you out, son. One of the bits in the new season is a character talking about how it's animation shortcuts, which would be funny. The show actually looked good. I saw when he came out of the portal carrying the Fortnite sniper rifle. That was a little weird. They acknowledged that. I don't like seeing Fortnite acknowledged in media. Keeps happening. I mean, yeah. Animation takes time. I'll need to see the show to get context of what you're talking about. Really? Genuinely disliked it. That is surprising coming from you. Did you love the first one? I could go back to the police officer. in my head, I was like, oh yeah, but if I go back to police officer, I might get damaged on the way. But I won't, because that's not how this game works. It's just from how they handled it. Oh, well, that is a shame. That it ruined your love for it. I'll need to see it, though. I've heard Season 2 was good. It just released weird. I haven't heard that it was bad. This is an excellent job for Rock Slide. Oh, God. You forgot actual Jesus is our Lord and Savior. You can handle your stupid psychic antics, woman. Eat a rock. I mean, yeah. Amazon. I mean, that's always been how Amazon works. Either an Amazon thing is the best thing you've ever seen, or just the worst. We released this delicious in dungeon. It's so good. What did you just say to me? What words came out of your hands and into my eyeballs? With the boy, you have a wheel of time. What? Delicious in dungeon. Is that just a cooking show for mimics? You may have, and if you start talking about it now, I'll probably remember our original conversation. Why would I want Roost? That makes you susceptible to Lugia. That makes you susceptible to Earthquake, and Lugias are weak to Earthquake. Resident Evil 4. I mean, that would be about the right time. It's the Eat Every Monster anime. Maybe I don't remember this conversation? I don't remember that. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Hang on. There's a little tugging in the back of my brain. I don't know. I'm on bath salts 90% of the time. That's not true. I just got a bad brain. And I blame it on bath salts, and I haven't even taken any bath salts. Yeah, it's a bad brain from all the bath salts I take. I regularly take bath salts. Some guy behind a Walmart suggested that I do it, so I went home, put a bunch of bath salts in my bathtub, and like laid down in it. And I didn't feel high, but man, my brain is cooked. Seeing all my bath salts, I had them behind my walls, like SpongeBob hiding diapers. Don't you eat that right on? Give me that. Those are my bananas. Get me out of here. Any more buff dudes? I want to catch another buff dude. Dude, speaking of people behind Walmart, that's not a good way to start a story. Let's down this way. Yes, push it all the way down here, right? Right? Right, just push it all the way down. I find it incredibly strange that we have only run into one buff dude. Or not, that's not true. We haven't run into one recently. That's what my current streak is. More buff. Strong gentleman. Beefcake boy. Hoping if I get enough beefcake boys, I can improve my boys and give Chud attack candies. Well, that ass should be hitting the gritty next to. What? What are you talking about? Who is hitting the gritty next to McDonald's? The guy behind Walmart hits the gritty next to McDonald's? In full view of the McDonald's of Ronald's house? Some dude in Hernando hitting the gritty next to McDonald's. Okay. He just goes through. Is he like a New Orleans performer where they're like going through all their emotes? South Park is a game changer. That has changed my entire strategy. No, not Power Whip. Ah, it's terrible. Jesus. Oh, okay. I tried In-N-Out Burger for the first time the other day. I didn't want to throw you off with this guy that's just dancing. In-N-Out Burger is okay. It reminded me of a restaurant from back where I live back where I used to live, called Crystal, which is a restaurant with tiny, greasy, lardy burgers that are sinfully delicious that I used to often crave at like 1 in the morning. In-N-Out exists in the same. They're not tiny burgers. Like In-N-Out has like regular burgers, but for whatever reason, they remind me of Crystal Burgers, kind of glossed up. It was okay. So they just opened one. They are oniony. They just opened. Well, not just. I guess it was like 6 months ago. They opened one in the town I'm in right now, and I experienced a similar phenomenon in the town I'm from, where they opened up a Whataburger, which was like a really good southern chain. Well, not really good, just a pretty good southern chain, and everyone freaked out about it, so you couldn't get through the drive-thru for like months. And In-N-Out had a similar effect down here. But it was okay. I wouldn't wait in the line as long as the line seems to be demanding. But in a couple months, I assume once everyone's gotten over the hype, when the hype dies down and the drive-thru line isn't like through the parking lot of the mall that it's in, I could see myself getting it. And also, so it's open late, and if I'm in that part of town, I could see myself getting a late night In-N-Out Burger. But as it stands now, I don't think I'll be back there for a while. I wouldn't go through that line again for it. It was a special occasion. It was a treat. Me and Tasha were out, and we were like, let's get some In-N-Out. You ever tried In-N-Out? Give me some In-N-Out. That was pretty good. Oh, I downloaded the update. If anyone was curious about that update, I got it. You can't do anything to Chud. He's a wall of dirt. Your water means nothing. Look how jiggly he is. Oh my god, this is a long fight. Oh, Steel Paladin, how was Disney? I saw that you drank around the world on Snapchat. That you did the Epcot drink around the world. That takes... I didn't realize how many countries were in drink around the world. That's like 12 drinks. Just like 11 drinks. That's a lot. Like, in my head, I was like, oh, drink around the world. That seems like a nice concept. I don't think I'd be able to do that. I don't think I have the tolerance for it. Onyx? Any of these guys can beat Onyx. Let's get Mr. Boots in here. Mr. Boots stand up to an Onyx. What? What is just Buffalo Wild Wings? Hang on, I'm lost. Brandon, what? What, drink around the world is Buffalo Wild Wings? The phone number I wrote down? What phone number did you write down? 11 drinks and 1 mile of walking. That's a lot. Apparently people like do that and like pass out drunk in the park, which I find hilarious. But your drinks look really good. You look like you're having a good time. Got a picture of the big ball. If we have like the Revolution and then Disney World becomes reasonably priced again, I would be interested in doing that. But I don't ever foresee myself going back to Disney World while it's at its current price. Brandon, you're confusing me. Brandon, how many fingers am I holding up? You said anything other than 0, you have to not be paying attention. I don't have any hands. Thank you. Are you having a stroke? What's it taste like on the left side of your mouth? If it's copper, call a doctor. Full restore, how nice. How quirky. Let's get my dad into the fray. I taste okay. I'm concerned for you. Wow, your Pokemon is so cute. I'm a coach trainer. Come on, battle me. Okay. Super excited. It'll be a spectacle. Battle me. His name is Ryan. Robert. Oh, this is a perfect matchup for my dad. He can handle this. Now, will he have time for a reflect? No, this psychic better kill him. But we've been feeding him candy about this. It should be fine. See? It's fine. You were worried. You were worried specifically, Brandon. But don't worry about it. Fine. Sparkling 9. Alright, this is something I can set up and reflect on. Easy peasy. You know, I put reflect and light screen on my dad because Mr. Mime is infamous for using reflect and dazzling and light screen, but like he's not a very good user of it. He really doesn't have the physical girth to stand up even with a light with the reflect. That's fine, Dad. Take a break. Go get a lawn chair. Oh, he's dying in the hot sun. Who could Chud? Chud, get in there. I taste beans. I can stand up one of these. That's good girth. Yeah, see? And really the only one that's important that we train a lot during this is Mr. Boots. He's getting the residual experience. Mr. Boots is the only one I'm concerned he won't be able to perform because of his unfortunate current stat spread. Let's get Lugia in here. Lugia's a good counter for Gyarados. I want him to. That's why I gave him a niche. I want Mr. Boots to get play. So, like, yeah, if we fight a psychic type, that's a specialty. That's what he's good against. I worry we won't run into that though. I want to use Mr. Boots. I just didn't have... It's weird how your resources are so limited. I ran out of balls trying to train them. Tauros. Will I switch my Pokemon? Yeah, who's good against Tauros? My son. My son's good against Tauros. Brandon, I checked my Snapchat to see like maybe if what you were referring to just now about writing down a number was in reference to a Snapchat. But no, I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about. Man, it's tweaking. I'm gonna see Brandon soon. We're gonna go on a trip to Lollapalooza. If you're going to Lollapalooza, I'll be there. You won't recognize me. I'll shed my hair form and grow some skin. Yeah, I go to Lollapalooza. Although I'm not going to actual Lollapalooza. To be frank, I don't really care about music festivals, but I'll be in Chicago during that time. Outrage. I don't know if anybody benefits from Outrage. Yeah, it's Lollapalooza. That was the whole point of the trip. Although I'm not going. Chud can learn Outrage. Chud can learn Outrage. Well, don't you worry. I won't be paying for it either. So we can... So I gave Chud Ice Punch to be a good counter for dragons. But frankly, Outrage is a much better use case, so let's get Outrage. Okay. I'm liking where this team is at. Anyone learn Blizzard? Mr. Boots can learn Blizzard. We're not going to teach Blizzard to Mr. Boots. Okay. Onward we go. Oh, there's a Hitmonlee here? What? get the husk of my girlfriend in here. We're not playing. We're not paying $90,000 for mid music. That's right. We are instead going to journey around a traffic-infused Chicago. That'll be fun. I've never been to Chicago. And Tasha will be there. It'll be fun. It's gonna be a good trip. I'm excited for it. Chicago and Chicanigans. Chicanigans. That's gonna be fun. Dude, this would be a perfect spot for an item right here. Gaze up at the Pokemon League with my son. Oh, you good boy. I'm counting on you.
Wait.
I literally can't win this without you. Come here. Yeah. Yeah, it'll impact it for one weekend. It'll impact D&D for one weekend. Sorry. I'm letting you know far in advance. Yo, champ in the making. In the Pokemon League, you'll face Elite Four all in a row. You lose to start all over again. That's it. Go for it. All right. So the only thing left is to heal. We're going to take a short break. Interesting NPCs here. Oh, I probably should get some items, yeah? I'm going to try not to use items in battle. I'll try to avoid that as much as I can. I'm not going to straight up say no items, but I am going to try to avoid that. I'll play a hyper potions for in between battles. 13. Yeah, that should be plenty. I have plenty of full heals. Yeah, 27. That should be fine. Don't need any of the rest of this. All right, yeah, we're good to go. Okay. What does this nerd have to say? Hey, you, Executor, trade my. Oh, this I get a Alolan Executor. I don't have one. That would be cool. Maybe in the post game we'll use an Alolan Executor. I can't even beat the first member of the Elite Four. This is Pokemon League. Skilled trainers. Woman. Woman with egg. Me. Okay. And then woman. Oh, it goes me, madam. Oh, this is the mover learner. Oh, shit. Yeah. Wow, she's all the way here? I just assumed she wasn't in the game. Okay. Dad, you have anything you want to know? No. Nothing you should know. I don't think I have a good reason for... See, I knew I should have held on to those heart scales. Mr. Boots maybe has something? No. Is that Zapdos? Or Lugia? Does Lugia have anything? Sky Attack? No, I don't really want to learn Sky Attack. Anything? Ooh, Crunch, actually. He gets Crunch? I didn't know he got Crunch. Yeah, that actually could be really useful against psychics. Am I just gonna give up headbutt? I think I'm just gonna give up headbutt. Everything else is better. If I want to have headbutt on a TM, if I want it halfway through. Alright, well I think that's everything. We're gonna take a short break? Oh, there's a woman. Okay, we're gonna take a short break. And then we'll fight the Elite Four. We'll fight the Power Rangers. And then the Red Man. Who isn't a Power Ranger, but he is? I don't know, Pokemon's weird. I'm going to... Hi. Oh, I'm shadowy. Jesus, Jesus, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Hi, everybody. It's me. I've been released from the world of shadows. Now it is time to fight the Power Rangers of the Elite Four. Yeah. I gotta come back. Here I am. It's me. I changed out Lugia for Yvetzel. I figured that would be best against Lorelei. We're going to be leading with actual Jesus, because Stealth Rock is goated. I didn't check how many revives I have. I probably should have done that. How many revives do I have? Medicine pocket. 14. All right. That's how many lives we got. I guess 18 because we have a max revive too. Why, Yvetzel? I probably should have saved before we walked in. Oh well, here we go. We're doing it. We're in, folks. We're in for the long run. Who's with me? Welcome to the Pokemon League. Looks like you finally made your way here. Sure took you a while, though. Well, then allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they're frozen solid. That's because frozen Pokemon can't do a thing in battle. Are you ready? Alright. I didn't like that, but I hoped you would. Well, yeah, she's Bay because she uses a Lapras. Those are found at bays. Dugan! I knew you could do it, actual Jesus. Jesus told me so. I thought the game glitched for a second. Showed me an empty roof. Dude, you're a worst. You'll find actual Jesus is more than a match. A good shell smash. Good way to start this. The Dugong can't do anything to me because it's a dang Dugong. I can probably faster than that after one shell smash. Look at that, I'm using actual tactics. Captain Kerosene would be proud of me. Oh god, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. With Soif. Right, that's Soif. That's right, we got the Baja Blast about this one, fellas. Ah, got purple nails and Baja Blast. I'm every gamer boy's dream. Cloyster, you know, has anyone ever like made the observation that Cloyster kind of looks like? I mean, I don't want to make any insinuations, but he kind of looks like a clam that's turned sideways. God, chill out, actual Jesus. That's killing you with a surf. Lapras. That can be settled with one rock slide. Actually, probably two rock slides. Telling you, Stealth Rock was the way to go. Stealth Rock has been a game changer. It changed all my strats. I mean, I imagine if you boil her Cloyster, it'll taste fine. Maybe with some salt, some butter, garlic. Oh, you meant... Oh, never mind. Gross. In that case, you probably want to use some Cajun seasoning. Hey, yo, I'm gonna go and eat that ass tonight. Hey, yo, you're gonna use ranch? The FBI agent listening to me rips off headphones. Slowbro? That's not a nice type. That's a bro type. But you know what? We got a boots type to deal with that. This is why we got the boots type.
Go, Mr. Boots. I'm just Mr. Boots goofing. Oh! 3 payments, $19.99.
Love that. Love that free swap. And then we get foul play, baby. Same type of attack bonus on foul play. Not as good as I was hoping it would be. I guess Slowbro didn't have a super high attack. For me. Actually, no, Shadow Ball is mathematically better. Yeah. Ooh, that means we got a decision to make. Do we chance that a Shadow Ball will be enough? Never mind. We no longer have the decision. It was ripped away from us. You did fine, Mr. Boots. You got some play. I got to do the cool swap thing I wanted to do. That's all I wanted out of Mr. Boots. Do the fun conversion swap. Oh, and I got crunched. Easy. Easy money. Alright, not bad. Good job, team. Things shouldn't be this way. She gave me $10,000. She's my little pay pig. What can I say? Looks like you've gotten stronger since we last met. You wanna help? You only got a taste of Pokemon lose power. How's these Lorelei ASL? Hi, Yvettal. Who's next? Bruno? Who's gonna be best against Bruno? Probably still Yvettal, right? Right, probably still Yvettal. Ooh, wait, I gotta heal. I was about to walk right in. Medicine pocket, revive. Mr. Boots. Oh, you know what I could do with Mr. Boots without actually changing his moveset at all? I feel like I should still lead with actual Jesus, because nothing can go wrong with leading with Stealth Rock. If this were a Nuzlocke, I wouldn't do that. This ain't no Nuzlocke, baby. I can lose Jesus and it'll just come back 3 days later. Well, that was me after I saw Bitcoin collapsing. Wait, I have Dad. Let's get Dad in there. Actually, let's keep actual Jesus. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people in Pokemon become stronger without limit. I've lived and trained with my fighting type Pokemon. That will never change. Okay, that's superior power. Wah! And then he sits down and starts dealing out his cards. Turns out he wanted to play Pokemon cards. He's a Yu-Gi-Oh kind of boss. Onyx. How does an Onyx poop? Wasn't a joke. It was a real question. Oh shit. Oh no, my own trick has been pulled against me. No. The goofer has been goofed. That's okay. After I kill this Onyx, I'm gonna sweep with my dad. So easy enough. Oliwrath, huh? Yeah, let's get Dad in there. Get Dad in there, we'll just throw out a Psychic and see what happens. Dad can handle that. He's handled worse. Man fought in Korea. Saw people die. Oh no. That's okay, Dad. Give your best effort. Okay. touch it out so I wouldn't feel sad. Thanks, Dad. I don't have to get a funeral. I might not sweep with Dad. Floors will just stay dirty. I'm not doing my job. They can get mad at me. 48 years old? No. Huh? Okay. I don't think there's a snowflake's chance in hell that my dad takes out this Machamp in one move. So I am instead going to set up a Reflect. Hope I'm faster? I am faster. Oh, my dad toughed it out so I wouldn't feel sad. Oh, what a sweet man my dad is. Even if he does make questionable life choices. But it's okay, Dad. We can go back to the clown convention now. My dad has to ride in the ball because he can't pay his mortgage. Mr. Boots could probably win this with the Hyper Beam, right? Right. With the Stab Hyper Beam? Honestly, I probably don't even have to do the Stab Hyper Beam. I'm going to, because I'm afraid he'll do that. Mr. Boots toughed it out, so I wouldn't... Oh, Mr. Boots. Oh. Mr. Boots can't even close his eyes. It's truly a tragedy. Well... this is not good because there are stones out, and Yveltal can't deal with that because rock is weak to, or dark is weak to rock. Okay, well, Air Slash. But I want Yveltal to be an A fight. Of course, there's Glacia next, so I could have just done... No, Glacia's not next. It's Agatha. Glacia is Gen 3. Ah, the foot rocks. Oh, that was all with the Reflect, too. I don't want to bring my son into this yet. But no one else can really stand up to Bruno right now. So, my son it is. My son can make things real easy by burning him. You know, the whole time I was grinding, I didn't have my son in my party, and he's still crazy overpowered. Hitmonchan, I mean... I don't want to pull someone else out into the stones. I'd rather not just use my son, but I'm in a predicament here. This really is that meme from Terminal Montage's starter video. Where, like, he just tries to beat my son to death, and my son just keeps not dying. Whoa, I got it loose. Fine, here's $10,000 I keep in my pocket at all times. If you defeated me, then my job is done. I mean, I like it, but going. Let's face your next challenge. Alright. Let's put Yveltal back in the box. Hey, just putting them in the box, heal them. Real quick, just putting them in the box, heal them. Just one. Okay, it doesn't. Okay. That would have been crazy. Next up is Agatha. Let's pull out Articuno for that one. Okay, is Articuno off? Mr. Boots. Everyone is gone. They all went to bed. A couple of cowards. True cowards. Mr. Boots. My son. Everyone healed. Okay. Oh, we'll have plenty of healing. I'm not too concerned about it. For anyone asking if I was concerned. We're going to keep Actual Jesus is a really good lead. I wish he could learn U-turn. But that Stealth Rock is just, it's goated. God tier.
I'm Agatha, the Elite Four. I hear Oak's taking a lot of interest in you, child. Little Duff was once tough and handsome, but that was decades ago. He's a shadow of his former self. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. He's a fool. Pokemon are for battling. Plus, I'll show you how a real trainer battles.
Me. Oh, she's wearing a shawl made of people. Oh, she's gonna lead with an Arbok? Okay. Okay, BP. Whatever, Boomer. Oh no. Not Glare. Truly the most fearsome of moves. Okay, well, I guess I'll just Shell Smash about it. I could probably get 2 Shell Smashes. Because it's an Arbok. What's it gonna do to me? We can't do anything. I could just Shell Smash and run it to victory. How beautiful. Absolutely delicious. Oh! Now watch this. I'm gonna hit Surf, and then I'm gonna get paralyzed, and all of this will be for naught. Check this out, gamers. I'm a prophet. I'm a prophet. I didn't off it. Hey! Now check it out. It's about to happen again. Oh, okay. I'm not a prophet. I'm a false god. Wheezing. Yeah, I'll keep battling. I set up the sweep. I might as well use it as long as it goes. Also, Wheezing's super slow, so I probably still have to beat it, yeah. We take those. Two-headed stepchild. Gone to the mortuary. Oh, good job, Chud. Ginga. There we go. Good job, Jesus. You did good. Unfortunately, you couldn't defeat the concept of death. Not a second time, at least. Mr. Boots! Honestly, I don't want to use conversion with Mr. Boots. I just want to spam Shadow Ball. Or actually, how's Gengar's attack? Not very good. He's special attack, right? Oh, let's just use Shadow Ball. We don't do Wish. No! You got this, Mr. Boot. I believe in you. Okay, that wasn't the best move you could have done, Mr. Boots, but I still believe in you. Okay, I believe in you significantly less, Mr. Boots. Maybe you would get a crit. Push defense down. You didn't do nothing, Mr. Boots. Check this out. He's going to go for a move that won't kill you. Okay, that's not true. Goodbye, Mr. Boots. You served well. Mr. Boots is trying so hard. Just look how much he's trying. Mr. Boots just want to make everyone happy, and he already has. He already has. All right, let's get Articuno in here. Playtime's over. We got all the broids. The wheel of the wisp. Thank you, Tasha's ghost. Although, if I'm being honest, this has nothing on the Elite Four with only Buzzwole fights, let's be real. God, those are adventures. We were talking about Chicago a little bit ago. Going on an adventure to Chicago. We're going to go see a haunted house. We're going to go play video games with cats. Ow. Oh, Articuno has lost to this Gengar. I mean, I'm willing to do that with you. Brandon's not going to go to the festival, and I'm not going to go to the festival, so we'll have time when most of our group is going to the festival to go do fun Chicago things. And probably other people in the group aren't going to the festival. To be honest, the festival is a non-factor. I just wanted to see my friend. Cat game. Oh, that's right. I forgot Dad is a fairy because he decided to live this lifestyle. All right, Chud. Ah, friendship. Yeah, I was already planning on a trip to go see my friends, and then they're like, well, let's turn that into a trip to Chicago. I was like, okay. Grandma is hitting hard. Grandma also got real frisky about Professor Oak a minute ago. It made the whole dinner party uncomfortable. Oh, that's right. Get stoned. Outrage. Grandma is hitting hard. She's almost annihilated my whole team. I mean, she can't beat my son. Nobody can beat my son. I swear. Suspect phrases summon Alex to the stream. Grandma likes nerds. She likes them lean. Well, I do believe Grandma has successfully gone through everyone but my son, and she was never going to get through my son. That was never going to happen. My son is he's immortal.
Thank you.
You look immortal, my son. Get him. But good show, Grandma. Grandma did good. My grandma likes Starburst. Granny got too old today, and she's like, all out of yard. Grandma got old to date and knit, and she's all out of yarn.
You're wet. I see where that old duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. I will die.
Well, the screen cut to black, and it cut back because she was just on the ground. Her mouth is open, spiders are crawling out. Anyways, back to Pokemon. Revive, everybody. Need another revive. That's the song goes. Who's next? Dragon Tamer, Lance. We're gonna stick with our Articuno as our bird representative. We'll have Zapdos for the fight against either Red or Brosh. I'm still not sure if it's Red or Brosh. God, I hope it's Brosh so I can hit him with a wooden mallet like a mouse. We're all dying, technically. Except you. You're a ghost. You're already dead. And you lord it over us every day. Ooh, look at me. I've died already. We get it. Yahweh Yah! Yahweh Yah is here. We'll talk to your friend. That's not what Dragonite. Dragonite does not say Kaipe. What? What point do we stop living and start dying the second you give up? I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Tamer. You likely know that dragons are Pokemon spoken of in legends. Except for this one, he's a fat mascot. You know they're hard to catch to raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. There's no being clever with them. Well, are you ready to lose? The Pokemon League challenge ends with me, Cloths. Lance, come on, dude. You're worse than, like, your baby cousin. Like, dude. Lance is the guy who, like... Lance just gets, like, 4 overpowered Pokemon. Like, he has a team of full legendaries. You go with him with your regular team. He was like, oh, looks like you have been overpowered by my Rayquaza. Like, you cheater. Alright, we're just gonna stealth rock this guy. Actual Jesus can handle a hydro pump from a horsey. Well, not dead. You're just dying because you gave up. Shells, man. Honestly, I don't see actual Jesus getting a lot of work done here. Just go ahead and swap out to Dad. If Dad goes out, he can set up a light screen and reflect because Dad's not gonna. It's a horsey. It's not gonna do shit to him. Okay, that was more than I was anticipating, but it still doesn't dissuade my plan here. Hey, isn't the downside of Hydro Pump supposed to be that it misses sometimes? Dad's in a bit of a pinch. Looks like he might cry. Alright, fine. We won't set up a reflect. It's better than faster than everybody, Dad. Lance's team wouldn't see me pull up with a Blastoise Ice Beam. Oh yeah, Lance is utterly unprepared for a Blastoise Ice Beam. Unfortunately, I don't have a Blastoise Ice Beam. I do have an Articuno, though. And a Dad. More than some people. Gyarados? Yeah, let's get out of here. Wait, can anyone deal with the Gyarados? Do I have the means of fighting a Gyarados? I guess actual Jesus would be fine at that. I do like how there was only one dragon. In Gen 1, there's only Dragonite. That was the only line. And to compensate for it, the fact they made a dragon type Elite Four, despite the fact they didn't really have a dragon type, they just made him have dragon-ish Pokemon. I think that's a cool motif, but that's not really on this game. That's just on Gen 1. Dragon-adjacent Pokemon. I mean, granted, Agatha did something similar, but the theming is stronger here than Agatha's random poison Pokemon. Aerodactyl. Who's my answer for Aerodactyl? Well, actual Jesus is, of course. There. I got you a goofy noise. Oh, Jesus. No. Not actual Jesus. Oh, hang on. I can do like... Is that good enough? There you go. Just what the doctor ordered. There was a back when I did let's play videos that were just individual videos with my friends. There's one episode our buddy Cameron ended it by going, "See you next time on and I was like, we fought really hard for that name, and I'm glad we stuck through the legal battle." And on the next episode, we kept the continuity. I said, "Welcome back to My neighbors love me. Wow. I just got flinched for like 8 straight rock slides while I wasn't paying attention. That was cool. This is not a good Pokemon to throw out in response. But Articuno can live up to 1 rock slide. Can we get a compilation of me saying something and being immediately proven wrong? Alright, if that's the way you're gonna fucking be about it, game. Throw in my son. Quit being a dick. Lance. Well, I have lost every answer I have to Dragon. Except for my son, who is always the answer to every problem. Charizard! We'll throw in a little bit of Mr. Boots. Oh yeah, Mr. Boots can definitely take him down one night. Right, Mr. Boots? Don't let me down, Mr. Boots. Oh, Mr. Boots! Oh my god! They just DBZ fought! Oh, damn it! Oh, it really is like a DBZ fight. Oh no! Mr. Boots, yes! Oh, he's definitely not going to live another one. No, he has to recharge. Oh. Yes. Yes. That was... Mr. Boots just had the best fight of his life. Oh. He'll never do any better. Good job, Mr. Boots. That was all you. Let's get my son in there. Well, it's Dragonite. It's throwing Dad, right? Mr. Boo! I don't think Dragonite's faster than my dad. Dragonite's kind of a fat boy. Dazzle gleam him. Come on, Razzle Dazzle. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, time to bring in my son. Close this battle out. Really forced everything I gave him credit for. If my son wasn't the atom bomb condensed into a fox, it might have been hard. Might have had to plan and not make dumb decisions like throwing an Articuno against a guy who's just steadily using Rock Slide. Lance really did just click Rock Slide multiple times, and I fell for it 3 times. That's all he did, was just spam Rock Slide. I still can't believe Dragon's lost to you. Lost! You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been. I have one more challenge left. There's one more trainer to face. The trainer is...
Hello there, Klaus. Congratulations on your victory over Lance. Watching that look of surprise.
Your timing is perfect, Professor. Is it gonna be time? Is it gonna be the Professor? What your faces? Professor Oak! Oh, not really. Oh. It's Brosh. Oh, no. That was the least entertaining possible answer they could have chosen. Oh, well. Nuclear baby versus coughing bomb.
In the past, trainers of Elite Four were only recorded as champions. This time, however, we're establishing the champion as a part of the Pokemon League.
Professor Oak here is to officiate the crowning of the new champion. Oh, so it's explaining why Red isn't here, basically, since this game canonically takes place after Pokemon Yellow, but not actually. Seems only fitting that should be either you or Brosh. The other two took care of Team Rocket after all. Now then, head onward to the stage of your final battle. You know, I'm glad they do acknowledge that you defeated Team Rocket. Now, they also give credit to Brosh, who didn't. Brosh just stood there. But, you know, I guess we had a multi-battle while I defeated everyone in the tower. Alright, we're getting down to the wire here. The final fight. Roll call. Who all's here for the final fight? Unless there's another fight. That'd be a cool surprise. If Red showed up afterwards and was like, by the way, there's a 6th fight. That would be a surprise. Alright, well, I see how you get money in this game now. You just beat the Elite Four over and over. Same deal. We're going to lead with actual Jesus. Oh. Well, that is the name of the game. Add to party. We need Lugia instead of Arceus. So we have full bird representation. It's also the only type we don't have covered because I don't remember what Brosh's team is. I know he has a Marowak and a Raichu. That's it. I'm gonna save again. I'm paranoid. All right, here we go.
But you did it, Claus. I've been waiting, my pickle dangling. I beat the Elite Four, became the champion. You probably heard of the Professor, right? I'm a pretty big deal. I'm now a champion, part of battle all kinds of trainers. I'm really glad to be the first one because I am the best. I'm just the best. You're the one trainer I want to test my best against after all. Let's battle, Claus. Championship is mine.
Man, Brosh is a little bitch, and he's gay. Challenged by Champion Brosh. He should never be called that. Champion Brosh. Brosh the champion. Oh, he's probably gonna Mega Evolve. If I had to guess. If not, probably not this, but probably something else. Oh no, he is going to Mega Pidgeot. That's your ace. Leading with Mega Pidgeot, the least memorable Mega. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Brosh got a little Brosh sauce. Oh, but it's done now. We got the stuff right. It's a done deal. I bet if I Shell Smash once, I can be faster than... Oh, Pidgeot's slow. I don't know how fast Mega Pidgeot is, but Pidgeot is slow. I'm going to Shell Smash once. I can live through one Air Slash. Oh, that's right. I don't even have to. Shell Smash. Rock Slide. I'm going to go first and miss. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I'm going to go for Flames, aren't I? Damn it. Alright. Ain't no use putting him in the back. Live? Not quite. Alright. That was just RNG. And nothing I can do about that. It's unfortunate. But I don't blame me. Heat Wave? Why do you know Heat Wave? Luckily Lugia is a water type. Idiot. Alright, yeah, sure. Burn that Brosh. This is why Brosh can't be champion. I've decided not to use items, and I'm still going to beat him who is using items. He's just fishing for a burn? Heat Wave. Rapidash? Who's good against Rapidash? Who's my answer to Rapidash? Is it Chud? It's Chud. Go on, Chud. Hey, you can do it. And take away a quarter of your health, good sir. Thank you very much. And then take away, not the rest of it, but a lot of it with Earthquake. You fool, I'm a HP tank. You're only destroying yourself. Vileplume, huh? Vileplume. Good against Vileplume. Dad? Dad's good against Vileplume. No, he's not. Vileplume will pull out some toxic and then we'll do that. Or some poison. We can throw Lugia back out. Lugia can Drill Peck and then possibly even U-turn out of there. Things get a little dicey. Definitely faster than Vileplume. Sludge Bomb. And Lugia's frail. Let's get my son in there.
Fiercely slide. Fiercely fly.
I mean, I'm meeting the game halfway by pretending I don't have my son. I could have just cleared that whole thing with my son, but I didn't. Will I switch my Pokemon? Yeah. Against Marowak? It should, probably. If I leave my son out there, he'll definitely do it, but that feels a little boring. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna clear through with Marowak. Still got 3 Pokemon left. I'm not quite in a position to fool around yet. I mean, I am. My son can't lose, but I keep forgetting that my son literally cannot lose this. Oh, nice job, loser. My son's 13 levels higher, and he's high on candy. He's on a sugar rush. Oh my god. And then Raichu. Well, it's got to be my son versus his son. I can't just pull my son out in this kind of fight. This is a grudge match between his son and my son.
Sizzly slide. Little boy.
Oh my god. Your son sucks. Meanwhile, my son fucks. Oh, he's getting sassy over there. I should have just used Sack Seed. Oh well.
Me well.
Think I'm afraid to say a name like Sparkly Swirl out loud? My nails are purple. I ain't afraid of nothing. Sissy slide, bitch. Get sizzly slid. Whoa, bro. But this is the perfect opportunity for Mr. Boots. Wait. No. A joint effort from my dad and Mr. Boots. We get the light screen, right? Joint effort from the son of Mr. Boots to take out this guy. Light screen. Oh. Smart boy, that one. Swap out to Mr. Boots. Ew. He knows what I'm planning. He knows about the Mr. Boots swap. He's too privy to my tricks. Alright, since he's got light screen, I'm going to go ahead and swap to dark. He's probably going to use Psychic anyways. Oh, he's still using Surf, okay. Since he's got light screen, I'm best served by... And I want that stab. I don't think Mr. Boots is going to take him down. But it is a good joint effort from Mr. Boots and Dad. Wait, no. It could be a triple effort. Bring in Chud, my only non-Sun remaining team member. Bring in Chud. Bite him. Bite him on his face. Huh? Ooh. What a little boy. The feisty one this one is. Crunching. You might actually take out Tom. What a spicy battle this is. I'm gonna heal again, you loser. You big loser. You know, I elected to not use healing items because I'm not a baby back bitch. It looks like Chud isn't going to take us home. But you know who will? Our one true hero. The one who's been in the background hiding in the bushes this entire time. The one who terrorizes children on the playground with his mere presence. Dad, put up a light screen and take us home, will you? Although, I won't lie, if he uses another full restore, I will be irritated. Because at that point, he's just dragging it out, and he's forcing me to pull out my son. I don't want to. I like to keep my son loaded. Look, he likes watching. Look how happy he is. It's too late, Brosh. No screen can save you now. Not even the one between you and me. And then I reach to the screen and I grab Brosh. My big hairy hand comes in. Grabs Brosh like a chew toy. This doesn't even feel like a climax. It just feels like, we did it, I guess. Yeah, I admit it, Klaus. You're the strongest trainer in the world. Well, strongest trainer in this room, at least. Oh man, my reign is over already. That was pretty short. You're the champion now, Klaus. That's for me. I'm probably gonna jump off a bridge.
Klaus. you've done it at last. You defeated the Pokemon League. My sincerest congratulations. You've grown a great deal since you first caught Eevee and set out with the Pokedex. Flops, you really come into your own as a fine young man. And Brosh, you showed great resolve, never losing heart as you saw your journey through the end. Perhaps at some point you should have reconsidered. I might have caused that kind of heart of yours.
What? Hold yourself back when it comes to your Pokemon and to face it. What? What? Professor Oak, what? I mean, Cynthia should cower in fear of my son. Is that... hang on, are we still doing this dialogue? The whole dialogue between Red and Blue, when Professor Oak was talking to Blue, it's because Blue was an asshole, and he deserved to lose. And he's like, he basically told like, "You're an asshole." And but like, was the takeaway for Brosh that Brosh is too nice? This is the worst rival. People are like, "Oh no, the Gen 6 rivals." No, what? Name one character trait of Brosh. Name one.
Thanks, Professor. Oh, Kloss. You understand that your victory is not just your own doing, did you? It was a marvelous bond you shared with your Pokemon you brought here. Now, Kloss.
Yes, it's for children, but so was Pokemon Red and Blue, and they didn't have, like, it didn't contradict itself in storytelling.
Congratulations, Kloss. This will record the Pokemon who have performed so admirably for their trainers here at the Pokemon League. This is the whole...
You know, Blue is also for children. And Blue, like, has, like, morals that make sense.
Kloss, you battle hard to become a Pokemon League champion. Let's record this as a rare achievement of you and your Pokemon for all to remember.
I'm running through the sky! My son is 69. Nice. Actual Jesus! Lugia! Why didn't I name Lugia? Shud! Shud looks happy to be there. Dad! And Mr. Boots! We'll never leave this nightmare dimension! Ah! Oh, thank you, Squid. You did such a good job. We all performed so admirably. And now we get to have a picnic with our son. Oh, we did it. Now we get to exist as a PNG tuber. Look at us. Look how happy we are. Hey, let me get out of the way. Although this will make me disappear. I'll go, what? It does have a post game. We're probably gonna spend two streams on the post game. I don't know all the details of it. I know at some point you can fight Red. I know there is a character in it. There's Mewtwo, obviously. I don't know the extent of the post game. I mean, Mewtwo is post game. I know there's a character that's specific to post-game. That's all I know about post-game. But I know there is one at the very least. So next stream and the stream after, we'll do post-game stuff. And after that, I'm still looking for suggestions for a short game. Resident Evil 4 was brought up. That's not a bad idea. I can beat that in 12 hours, 3 streams. I didn't used to. I used to spend... I had a 50 episode Let's Play on Resident Evil. But I can probably clear it in that amount of time now. That Eevee is really cute. That's an adorable little Eevee. My son, he's such a good boy. Look at him go. Look at his determined little run. Oh, these are all towns. It's Lavender Town. Oh, yeah, I remember when my son snuck through the rafters and stole a guy's keys. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, I don't... For Ultra Sun, I did like an overall thoughts during the credits. I guess I'll do that here. To summarize what I've been saying this whole time, this game is for babies. It exists as a transitory game. between casual Pokemon Go players or like people who remember the series back in 1999 but haven't played it since. And it's a good way to capture them and bring them back in and pull them into another game. But I don't think it quite succeeds at that. That is what I've been running off of, but I don't think it quite succeeds at doing that because it is so piss easy. Like, there's no... Like, when I played Ultra Sun, I had this feeling from a Pokemon game that I haven't had in a long time, where I felt hooked. I felt like it did something new and memorable, and it grabbed me and hooked me and made me want to play more Pokemon. And then I immediately played this, and it... I'll be honest, like... I'm not nearly as excited for the next game as I was when I finished Ultra Sun. Now, granted, part of that is because I know Sword is bad. Like, people say Sword and Shield is bad. I don't know if I'm going to play Sword or Shield yet. I haven't decided. Part of that is I know what's coming down the line. I know it's going to be a while before we're at good game territory again. But I don't think if I was a casual fan, playing this would make me a regular fan. I think it might be a good way if you have a little brother or sister to get them to play more because it makes it easier on them. But this, I think, would do a poor job at pulling in someone from Go. Though it is cute as hell. I have to give it that. It's cute as hell. Oh, is that why he was digging through the flowers? Did you want to give me some flowers? What a good boy. I mean, conclusion, Pokemon bad. Pokemon's not bad. This game isn't great, though. It's passable. But it isn't extraordinary, and it isn't exactly what I want from a Pokemon game. I'm gonna hit A. Last time I just ended on the end screen, but in case anything happens. We could just end playing with my son, though. He got me a present. It's just some mud. What? Oh, okay. What a good boy. What a good boy. Boy. Oh, boy. You know what? Just as a treat, let me see if I can walk and chew bubblegum here. I'm going to keep petting my son, and I'm going to look up how to do the high five. I'm not speaking because I'm letting these noises speak for themselves. Okay, so apparently people just don't know what triggers it. It's just a random thing where sometimes he has his hand out for you to high five. So I wonder if I just went back to him if he would be in high five position. No, you're your buddy. Oh. Up here? Up here? Come on. This is the position. Come on, bud. Yes! 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 Best game! Best game! We did it! We high-fived the boy! That's all I wanted! We beat it! We beat the champion of this game, high-fiving my son! Oh, I can die happy now. Mission accomplished. That's all I wanted was to high-five my son. the whole game. It took me beating every trainer in the league, but I finally got to high five my son. Oh, God. I'm just going to leave it on this for now. I'm not going to go to the Off-White Void. I hope you all enjoyed the series. We got 2 more post-game stuff. Probably Pickle Mew and I know there's something. It might be able to be contained to 1. I don't know. I'll look at what the post-game has in store. I'll look at it. We'll look at some stuff. But I think I've just about experienced everything this game has to offer, to be honest. There's no, like, it's not like Ultra Sun where, like, after we were done, like, oh, I want to experience this mini game and this little extra thing. Like, as far as I understand, there's not much of a post game at all. So I will see you next time. I hope you had fun. Yeah, Pickle Mew. That's the Pokemon 151. It was like created off of Mew. They made Pickle Mew. Yeah. I can't think of a better word to leave it on, so I'm just gonna like cut to black mid-sentence.